So, we're just glad to not be in caves anymore. Caves are weird. You know? Caves are weird. Huh. So, we're not in caves anymore. And we're level 16, trying to get through all this. The Last Stand. This is it, you guys. The Last Stand. It's a hodgepodge of sections, each fighting for control in an uneven battle to dispose the current celestial garrison of inevitables. These are machines. You're going to be fighting robots now. You know, we fought a whole bunch of insect people and miners and caves. Now, no, this is the last stand. This is it, you guys. We're fighting machines now. It doesn't go past machines. That's science. Science, technology in the form of a humanoid. This has to be it. We're fighting machines. These things aren't real. They're machines. And this is it. The last stand. Wow. Illumination. The Celestials who man the garrison know darkness is the ally of evil, so they filled this region, the heart of the garrison, with magical light sources. Unless otherwise specified in the description, every room in this region has a continual flame lantern built into the ceiling at the center of every 10-foot square. This provides complete and total illumination in the room, where the continual flame torches still function, but overall time, since some of the magic fueling the torches failed, has been dispelled, or the lantern has been destroyed. Such abnormalities are described in the various room descriptions. There's a bunch of wards and glyphs. There's all these floating wards and glyphs. I would think of a ward as some vibrating noise, hard to make out, like a spell that once said sort of vibrates in the room very quietly and is difficult to hear. But if you were actually listening, you could have heard the ward that was in the room. As for glyphs, those are written arcane marks which you can search for, I think, with your eyes as opposed to your ears. So we go into the entryway. Some sort of glyph explodes. It was a glyph of warding. I thought those things were opposites, but apparently they can be of each other. And there was an explosion in the entryway of the last stand, fighting inevitables. It's the term for machine humanoids. Inevitables makes sense, actually. It is inevitable. Trap hall, more traps. Divining room. Robots can learn divining. Whoa. Temple. The robots have built in their own temple. Temple living quarters. There's a necromancer. A necromancer is working with the inevitables. You enter into a crypt to fight the necromancer. So we'll be fighting him on his ground, huh? Well, we seem overpowered enough. We're level 16. We can take the necromancer.